switchback.
Yeah. Cruiser. Yeah.
Yeah.
To Kansas.
The trailer out when you're like for half a trip or anything?
Oh, it's got a big trunk on it and the pack, it's got room, and we've got a full six. Can't keep the air out.
Oh.
But so much pounds of air and then pretty soon, bam, bam, you know. So we put these new shocks on them.
They're comfortable.
When I get home tonight, I'll look up the names of those.
So, a lot of shaking. You gotta eat all of it.
Well, I
You
mean,
know,
like,
just-
updates.
prices are
It's my least favorite weather. So you're like,
Oh, we own Michigan again.
oh god, that must have been miserable. There's no,
It's right on 10th Street.
no way.
Church Street. 10th goes north and south. When you get up to that cul-de-sac, then it turns into church. Or is you down on the same street, Curtis? Yeah.
Meeting to order, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God. I'll call a roll of the council.
Denny Bell,
Here.
Curtis Shares, David Bishop,
Here.
Craig Ray,
Here.
Todd Rolfson.
I have a quorum tonight. We have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Discussion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed signify by saying no. Motion carries. We have a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? There'll be a roll call vote.
Bell,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Anyone that'd like to address the council during citizens' input? Yeah, go to the podium quick.
I need to say where I live and stuff, or,
Just who you are.
okay, Dan McDonald. I just had one quick question on, agenda items, when you get down to your last one, will there be able to be any public comment during that time or not?
Not public comment. If you or Amanda wants to address the council, I'll allow that.
Okay, but Amanda or myself will be able to, okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. Good enough, thank you.
Anyone else for citizens' input?
Gotta leave that open. Yeah.
We'll move on to old business. We have employee benefits, health insurance renewal. And did you want to speak to what the union discussed?
Met with the workers and discussed the insurance, and they like the current policy they're already on. And I know there's language in the contract that says what the premium costs are shared between the city and the employees. They just wanted to put out a request with the current economy, the way it's been going and cost of everything, and we understand that that's also additional cost to the city, but they would like to put in a request to change the 80-20% to 85-15, if that is possible. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dan. Any comments from the council on that?
Guess my thoughts would be that that's the way it's been quite a while, is the 80/20. Insurance, as everybody knows, is a difficult thing in the whole contract probably, and it's probably not gonna get any better going down the road, so. What's in the contract.
I would agree with Denny, the plan numbers change every year, but we're trying to keep it as equal as we can to the previous year. City's picking up 80% of that cost already for the increase. The union agreeable to keeping the same plan? Council doesn't change, so we can prove it tonight. Have a motion from the council then?
I'd
make-
make that motion.
And I'll second.
Any other discussion? A roll call vote?
Bishop,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Bell.
Yes.
Motion passes. Next, under new business, we have a resolution approving combining the township and the city precincts. This is for the portion of Jessup that's in Blackhawk County. We'll be going to Raymond to vote now. We're previously going to Gilbertville. We had an agreement that expired, so we have to renew that. I had asked about having a separate precinct in Jessup, but they said the cost would just be too much for that few residents.
I'd make the motion to approve the new agreement, the resolution.
Discussion? Get a roll call vote?
Wright,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Bell.
Yes.
Resolution passes. Then we have a resolution fixing the date for a meeting on the proposition to authorize a loan and disbursement agreement and the issuance of notes to evidence the obligations of the city thereunder. This is the bond for the Young Street project and.
Nope.
or-
This-
Oh, this one's wastewater treatment. plant.
Yep. They're pretty much the same titles, but they're not. 'Cause this one has disbursement and the other one does not. So,
So this would be to set that public hearing date for February 21st.
Second.
Any discussion? A roll call vote?
Bishop,
Yes.
Bell,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
We have a resolution fixing date for a meeting on the proposition to authorize a loan agreement and the issuance of notes to evidence the obligations of the city thereunder. This one's for Young Street and North Street. Be February 21st also.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Roll call vote?
Wright,
Yes.
Bishop,
Yes.
Bell.
Yes.
We received a list of possible candidates for the library board, and I would recommend Kimberly Borneman be appointed to the library board. Discussion? Roll call vote?
Bishop,
Yes.
Bell,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
Be going in closed session tonight because we did not have a request from the employee. So we will move on to the resolution removing the deputy city clerk pursuant to Iowa Code Section 372.15. Dan or Amanda, do you want to address the council at this time?
Okay, kinda, myself, I was kinda shocked we got to the point where we're at on this. It seemed like there was basically just some misunderstandings of what was going on and everything else, and then there was confusion from, there's release, that was dated, when to go back to work and stuff, so then there was continued discussion and trying to get that resolved, and I don't know whether there's accusations of false documents or what exactly happened with it from there. You know, sometimes there was discussions going back and forth, maybe not complete information, not purposely withholding anything, maybe not giving out everything right away. I guess accurate's not the right term, but, you know, maybe not coming forth, you know, with all information every time in discussions, but me personally, I don't feel there was any intent to, you know, not represent properly. You know, and you've got a clerk that's been working here for quite some time now and has absolutely no discipline whatsoever for her whole term working here. You know, to remove somebody from their position for communication errors, I'm kind of at a loss on that. So. Lead to the council to not remove her from her position, keep her, sit down, work through. There was a lot of discussion, concerns pertaining to COVID. We didn't have anything in place for a policy at that point. I believe there's a policy being worked on, or maybe it's done now, I don't know, but at that point, we did not even have a policy in place for COVID here in the city to know what a person's supposed to do, how they're supposed to do it, what procedures to follow. So I think it would be a very injustice to have her removed from her position. I would respectfully request the council to keep her in position, and let's work through this. Thank you.
I guess I'm standing here kind of in a loss of myself on why we're even here. Again, I came down with an illness and there was some confusion on my part, some confusion clearly on the city's part. And at the end of the day, no policy to help clear that up. So at no part was I dishonest or hiding anything. I provided all of the documents I needed and all the timeframes that I needed to provide, probably more than I needed to clarify everything that was going on. So I'm a little confused on why we're here today, but we are, so. Anybody has any questions for me?
Council has a recommendation from myself and the city clerk. We have the resolution in the packet. Is there anybody that wants to make a motion on that?
Make a motion.
Is there that motion? Motion will die for lack of a second. Motion to adjourn.
Don't move.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed signify by saying no. We're adjourned at 7:17.